Pinky, what are you doing?
Nothing much, just playing with Mr. Guinea Pig. What are you doing?
I'm supposed to tell a story with pictures.
Yeah, and?
I can't think of anything to draw.
What are you talking about? You have great ideas.
Not today, Pinky. My mind's a blank.
Tyler, you have a great... Oh, what's that word that means making up your own ideas in your mind?
I know, Pinky. You mean... imagination.
That's right. You've got a great... imagination.
Not today, I don't.
No ideas. Coming up empty. Tyler, that gives me an idea.
Pinky, are you going to make up a story?
Yes, sir, Rooney Positoonie.
Yes, sir, Rooney Positoonie. We're going to the story box, where Pinky's really good at making up stories, and every story rocks. Story box!
Okay. So one day, in Great Big Science Laboratory, Pinky and Tyler were visiting their good friend, Professor Boom. Hi, Professor Boom. We have a problem, and we hope you can help us.
Sure thing, Pinky. What's the problem?
We need to make up a story, but my mind's a blank.
It's ready, it's ready, it's ready.
Luckily, you're just in time. I think I can help you.
What is that, Professor Boom?
Watch this.
Wow, cool!
Behold, my latest invention, the Professor Boom Zip Zap Zoomer.
Whoa!
In it, we'll be able to go right into a person's imagination. Come on, let's go. Remember, whenever you transport yourself, be sure to buckle up. Ready?
Ready!
Since you're the closest, let's program this baby to go right into your imagination, Pinky. I'll just punch in your coordinates and boom!
And so, with a great big zip-zam-zoom, Professor Boom, Pinky, and Tyler were teleported straight to Pinky's imagination. Professor Boom, how long is this trip going to take?
Well, that depends on how many stops we make. Anybody need to go to the...
Hold it, Pinky!
What is it, little brother?
Pinky, you can't actually travel to someone's imagination.
But Tyler, since this is a made-up story, anything can happen.
Oh, right. I forgot. I guess I wasn't using my imagination.
Okay, so where was I?
Hold on, we're going Hyper Express. Boom!
Boy, they don't call you Professor Boom for nothing.
Where are we?
We're just outside Pinky's imagination. Ready?
Ready?
Whoa!
We've done it! We're the first people to go into someone's imagination.
Woohoo! This is so wild! I remember all those things.
So tell me, what was your problem again?
We're supposed to write a story, but I can't think of anything.
Pinky, since this is your imagination, why don't you take the controls?
Okay. Let's try this. First, we need a setting. That's a place where every story takes place. How about a farm?
I don't know.
How about outer space?
Well,
Or a school? Or a tree? A deserted island? A restaurant? The jungle? A soccer field? Or a bathroom?
Pinky! Slow down.
Okay, we'll come back to that. You also need characters. They're the people or animals or aliens that do all the stuff in the story.
Hey, hello there. How you doing?
Hi, everybody! Okay, Tyler, so you can just pick the ones you want to use for our story.
But
And then there's all the things that you can use in a story and the silly things that can happen and...
Pinky!
What is it, Tyler? The sky's the limit. That's the great thing about your imagination. Whatever you need, it's right there in your mind.
Pinky!
Whoa, Pinky, look at Tyler.
Whoa!
Stand back, Professor. Tyler's going to use his imagination and think big.
If I have a problem, don't know which way to go, I think and think and think and think. And suddenly I know.
Think, Tyler, think.
Whoa! Whee!
And then it happened. Tyler had a big idea. Tyler Dinky Doo knew just what to do.
Pinky, all this time I've been looking at your thoughts, ideas, stories, your imagination. Now I need to go see my imagination.
Great idea, Tyler.
I was just getting ready to think of that. Buckle up, everybody. Next up, Tyler's imagination. Boom! We're just outside Tyler's imagination. Ready?
Ready!
Here we are.
See, I told you, my mind is a complete blank.
No, it's not. It's just sleeping. You just need to wake it up.
Whoa, this is cool.
Yes, it is, Tyler. And since this is your imagination, you take the controls.
Look at that! And that! Wow! Check it out, Pinky. I have a zillion ideas for our story.
Cool.
Well, my work here is done.
Thanks, Professor Boom. Thanks for helping us.
And that's exactly what happened. Pretty much the end.
Pinky, I can't wait to start my story now.
Great.
Yup, my imagination is powered up. Sounds like game time.
Say cheese, please.
Cheese, please.
Okay, let's play a game called Who Are the Main Characters in Today's Story? Who were the main characters?
Main characters are the ones who do important things in a story.
I'm going to show you two characters.
And we're going to say which one was a main character from today's story.
That's right, little brother. Okay, who was a main character in today's story? Was it me, Pinky, or was it Mr. Hush Hush?
Oh, I know. It was you, Pinky. You were in the story today. You were in pretty much all the stories.
You're right. Okay, which one of these characters was in today's story? Was it Tyler or was it Mr. Security Guard?
Pinky, Tyler was a main character in today's story. Remember he thought big for the very first time?
Great, Tyler. You really remember these characters. Okay, one more round. Who was the main character in today's story? Was it a daredevil duck or Professor Boom?
Professor Boom was. Remember? He helped Tyler and Pinky travel into their imaginations. That other picture is a duck. Krakatoa!
Tyler, you're such a character. Okay, let's play a game called What Came First?
What came first?
I'm going to show you something that happened in my story.
And we're going to say what came first. Yay!
That's right, little brother. Hope you're ready to play. Okay, what happened first? Was it Tyler had his big idea, or was it Tyler needed to make up a story but he couldn't think of anything? So, So, what came first? Tyler's big idea, or Tyler couldn't think of anything?
He couldn't think of anything. That happened before he had his big idea.
You're right! Okay, so what came next in my story? Was it Professor Boom took us into Tyler's imagination? Or Tyler had his big idea? So, what came next in my story? We went into Tyler's imagination, or he had his big idea?
Big idea!
Right! First, Tyler couldn't think of a story. Then he had his big idea. Then we went into Tyler's imagination. And that's exactly what happened. Pretty much. Okay, what happened first? Was it Tyler had his big idea? Or was it Tyler needed to make up a story but he couldn't think of anything? So, what came first? Tyler's big idea, or Tyler couldn't think of anything?
He couldn't think of anything. That happened before he had his big idea.
You're right! Okay, so what came next in my story? Was it Professor Boom took us into Tyler's imagination? Or Tyler had his big idea? So, what came next in my story? We went into Tyler's imagination, or he had his big idea?
Big idea!
Right! First, Tyler couldn't think of a story. Then he had his big idea. Then we went into Tyler's imagination. And that's exactly what happened. Pretty much. I love making up stories, and I bet you can make up a story too.